Hey, 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 welcome to this episode of Beauty to Bank. This is the number one place on the web where beauty professionals learn how to make money without standing behind the chair. I am your host, Susan Bennett, and I am passionate about helping beauty professionals learn how to package up their expertise and make money without standing behind the chair. Okay. So, we're going to be talking today about Black Friday and digital products. Okay. And I got a little frizz going on, but that's okay. I always get self-conscious talking to all these hairstylists and barbers and beauty professionals. Okay. So, anyways, we're going to go ahead and jump right into this. This is a very hot topic. Black Friday is coming and it's coming fast. All right. So, when we think about Black Friday, we think about it's the biggest shopping day of the year. No doubt that is the biggest shopping day of the year. The really dope part about it is people actually plan to spend their money. Like people are just all about it. They are ready to spend their money with it. So it is really dope and exciting, time to be a business owner and to be prepared. Okay. How many of you guys have or are planning on buying something for Black Friday? Are you guys planning on buying things for Black Friday? Okay. So, a lot of people are. I know my sister already called me and she's like, "Hey, are we gonna go shopping for Black Friday?" I was like, "I don't know if I feel like dealing with these crowds." Okay. So consumers are planning on making purchases. So as a business, it's like a really great time to make sure that you are ready. Okay. Now, this is the crazy time. Okay. This is one of the weird time things about this time and day that we are in. Okay. It's the fact that basically, another weird thing that's happening with when it comes to coronavirus, right, is that the global supply chain is broken. What does that mean? What does it mean that the supply chain is broken? It means that guess what? Now all of a sudden, we're not able to get our supplies as quickly as we used to. Okay. We cannot get our supplies as quickly as we used to. Oh, good. Another fun thing, right? Another fun thing. Good old COVID-19, right? And so what's happened is that a lot of people have ordered things. They've ordered inventory for Black Friday. They're getting ready. And what's happened is that stuff is stuck, right? It's stuck on the shipping dock in California and people cannot get it. Okay. So this is like a combination of the coronavirus situation on top of just stuff that's kind of been like that where the supply chain has had issues in the past. Okay. And so now basically what it's causing is that people cannot get their inventory. They can't get their things. So imagine if you were selling shampoos, conditioners, wigs, whatever it is that you sell, and you've ordered your inventory and you can't get it. Okay. And this has been happening. This is not something new. This is something that has absolutely been happening all along, but now it's worse. Okay. And so, and even now, like, when you think about a traditional Black Friday, what happens is that, people need boxes, people need inventory, and nowadays people can't even be sure that the inventory that they ship out is even going to get to the customers on time. And when we talk about Black Friday, people are thinking about getting their shipments, before Christmas, and we can't even guarantee what day shipping goes out, like for a physical product. So it's kind of crazy right now. Okay. So I want to talk to you a lot about, these digital products and Black Friday because it's a really crazy time right now. And digital products are just becoming more and more and more important when it comes to business owners and being able to, do what you need to do when it comes to business. All right. So with that being said, I want to talk to you a little bit more about digital products and what you can do for Black Friday. Now, the really exciting part about all of this is that you don't need as much preparation. You don't need to worry about, is this going to happen in time? Am I going to get this shipment? Is my customer going to get it in time? Okay. And I'm going to talk to you about all of these things and why it's so important. Okay. All right. Oh, Lord. Sorry. You know how it goes, guys. Emergency kid pickups, emergency kid pickups. Okay. All right. All right. Good stuff. Hey, it never stops, right? It never stops. Okay. So with that being said, it's so important that we go ahead and we get, have these digital products. So digital products are a way that you can actually sell your information. So what you can sell it. And this is so important nowadays. Everyone is so into, business and just having all of that, information, and it's just so exciting to be able to have this right now, and be able to have business, and just all the information, and being able to share what you know. Everyone is into, like, hey, what's my, I started an LLC. Hey, I have a business. I'm doing this. And people are really hyper focused. And so many new businesses have been birthed over the past year. Okay. So the really dope thing about it is being able to actually package up your information and sell it. Okay. Now, I will tell you this key. Okay. Um, okay. I will tell you this key, right? When you are teaching somebody else how to make money, that is a major thing. And it's something that people are always interested in buying. And every single person out here has information that can help somebody else make money, right? And it's just not about making money, right? It's also about I think it's also about saving other people time, or just all of that, right? Right? How can you help somebody make more money in less time, save time, make it faster, right? And cut down the amount of time that it would take them to go from zero to where you are, right? And that's really what I've tried to do with my six-figure business system. Like, for me, it took me since 2015. I started my Social Barber Academy online school, and I always wanted to make six figures with just digital products alone. And it literally took me until 2020 until I actually hit six figures with just digital products alone. And literally, they were 27 and $39 classes. So that to me is like, that blows my mind, just to think about six figures in, just with 27 and $39 classes. But I figured it out. I figured out there's a system. It's not just the classes, there's a strategy to it. And so anything that that took you a while to understand and to learn, you could go ahead and you could share that with somebody else. Okay. So here's some other things. When you talk about digital products, you have to think about there's no shipping. Okay. There's no shipping, right? When I think about digital products, I think about them being automatically delivered. Okay. So this is another thing where I'm telling you that you have to have your system set up properly. Okay. They're automatically delivered. Crazy, right? So as soon as the person pays, they're going to get instant delivery, whether it's an ebook, a template, a replay of a live class, whatever it is, they're going to get that instantly. Okay. So that means we can't be messing around with, trying to get away from paying fees, which I see a lot of people doing. They're like, I see a lot of people online and they're like saying, oh, cash app me, or, do send me a cash app, or DM me to purchase. Listen, what if somebody wants to purchase right now? I've noticed that people don't look at their DMs very often. People, maybe you spend a lot of time on Instagram, but other people might not. And so, with that being said, you have to make it so when somebody sees something and they want to buy it, they can just buy it instantly. Okay. Now, if you're worried about paying fees, raise the price. Okay. Raise the price of the class that you're offering. So let's say I think PayPal fees are about 2.9% plus 30 cents. Okay. So on $100 purchase, that means it'll be $2.90 plus 30 cents. So $3.20. Okay, add $3.20 on to the price of your class. Okay, come on, let's keep it all the way 100. Let's keep it easy, and that's just that's a tax write off. Okay, it's the cost of doing business. So just do it like that. Make it easy so people can get it. Okay, you're not. Some people out here are having digital products for sale, and they're not getting the benefit of having digital products because guess what? They are doing all kinds of extra stuff, trying not to pay. Okay. No, that's not what we're doing. Okay. 2021, we're trying to make money. And some people are going through all these hoops to save money, but they're actually costing themselves money because people might forget to come back to purchase when you DM them back. Okay. Come on. Let's keep it all the way real. How many of you guys have ever gone to Target, right? Their website, and they're having a sale, and they say DM me to purchase. Okay. Every single person on here, I don't care if you're renting a booth, if you're on commission, or if you own the barbershop, the salon, or the spa, you are the CEO of your own business. And no one cares more about how much money you make than you. So you need to be prepared to do what you need to do, right, for your Black Friday sales. And you have to have your system set up properly. Okay. Now, another thing about digital products that's really dope is there's no inventory. Okay. So I see a lot of people talking about passive income. So when we think about passive income, people might say, oh, I've got an Airbnb, I've got, I don't know, guys, tell me some more passive income things that you can think of, right? Now, when you have digital products, this is literally the only thing that I can really think about where you create it one time and people purchase that same thing over and over and over. So when you have your system set up properly, there's a couple things about that. There is, it doesn't cost you anything to sell more. And then there's literally no limit to how much you can sell. Okay. So it takes the same amount of effort if one person buys your product or if 10,000 people buy your product. So it's just a matter of driving traffic. It's so crazy, it's so ridiculous, for you not to have this digital product. Okay, it is so crazy. All right. um Now, remember, another thing is you don't have to worry about printing labels. So people might have, they might have to order the labels. They might have to order boxes, right? They might have to make sure they have enough ink in their printer. And I know this stuff sounds little, but listen, when I had my book, The Social Barber, that I would send out, when I was actively promoting it and when I first came out, I would run out of ink. I would have to take these to to the post office, the packages to get mailed out. And I was grateful to be able to do it, but just it was more of a hassle. And then maybe I would run out of books and I had to do another order and people had to wait. And all of that, you don't have to worry about that. When you create digital products, people want instant information. This is the era of information and people want instant access. They want the information. They want it now. And you want to be the person that's able to give it to them. And guess what? Once you do a really good job, people keep coming back and they keep coming back and they keep coming to you. And let me tell you this little hint, okay? You don't have to always have all of the information. You want to become the source so even you can bring other people to your audience, okay? For instance, I am not an accountant, okay? But guess what? I could bring my accountant to come and talk to all of the people that are in my audience because I knew that that would be a benefit. And that's a question I get often, believe it or not. I actually get that question very often about taxes and accounting. But if you can position yourself as an authority or as a place that you're the source where people can come to and ask questions, guess what happens? Then people are always going to be coming to you to figure out what they can do, okay, and the information that they need, and that's what you want to do and position yourself in that way. Okay. All right. So let's say I talked to you guys already about when we talk about information, how to make money is always like a really good one. Whatever your area of expertise is, and every single person on here is an expert. I don't care, if your expertise is, I don't know, silk presses, if your expertise is in digital products, if your expertise is in, opening a school, whatever it is that you're an expert in, okay? If you're an expert in natural hair, if you're an expert in curls, whatever it is that you're an expert in, make sure that other people know that. And you can always push your classes out in that way. Now, when you become an expert, and I know that this is really hard, this is something, a lesson I had to learn, okay? You want to be an expert in something, okay? Because people need to know why they're going to come to you, right? If you are just good at a whole bunch of different things, you actually become a watered down version of something. Okay. And I know you're like, what do you mean? Well, I'll tell you what I mean, right? When you look at a doctor, right? The specialists make more money than the general care physicians. Okay. So you want to position yourself as an expert. And that way, not only will people know what to come to you for, but they'll also won't mind paying more money. Okay. So if you're looking for an answer, and you want to know how to do something, would you rather go to the specialist or the general practice person? And when I say general practice, I'm thinking about somebody that one day they're talking about credit repair, then they're talking about branding, now they're talking about Instagram, right? They're just all over the place. It's much better if you're like, okay, I know I go to this person for this particular reason, right? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? So you want to make sure that you really focus on that. And that was something I knew it, but it took me a long time to really get that through my head and make sure that I was actually delivering in that way. Okay, because that was a big mistake I made. Now I'm pretty good at a lot of things. Okay, I know how to make macaroni, pretty good. Competition macaroni. Okay, I can win any competition with my macaroni, but I struggled because of the fact that I did not pick a niche. I did not specialize in something until really I focused last year, really focusing on digital products and helping beauty professionals learn how to package up their expertise and make money with their knowledge. Okay. So, all right. So, another thing um, when we talk about digital products, you're not going to get the benefit if you don't set up your systems. Okay. So there's some systems that you need to set up. Now, I talked to you about the payment gateways. Okay. There's certain payment gateways that you need to do. And I know people are like, oh, I want to use Cash App or Venmo because I don't have to pay the fees. And we talked about that already. But that's super important because with those particular payment gateways, those are the only ones that can be automated. Okay. And so whenever I think about digital products, I always think about um, how can I make this something that is passive? Okay, I want to make my money easy. I want to be able to wake up and make money that I didn't know that I made. And I know that sounds really weird, but that happens to a lot of my clients and the people that I work with. Okay. I have had people actually come to me and complain. Okay. Now, this is really funny. I've had a lot of people come to me and they've complained and they told me, Season, this isn't working. Like, I know you said, like, I'm very disappointed. And then I will log into their back end and I will say, you made $4,000 last month. And they're like, oh, I did. Okay. And they don't know. How many of you would like to have money that you did not know you made? Can you imagine? Because I'm going to tell you this, when you have a physical product, you know you made that money. Okay. Like, you made that money because you had to pack up that box, you had to print out that label. You know when you made that money. Can you imagine having a situation set up where you don't know you made money? It's kind of crazy, right? It's so crazy. So I find it super exciting and that's why I'm so passionate about sharing this with everyone is you got to have digital products, okay? So what is something that you specialize in? Okay? What is something that people ask you about all the time and you could talk about it for an hour without thinking about it, without doing any research? It's something you know like the back of your hand, okay? You want to have digital products in that, okay? So let's see if I can get somebody to give me one topic here. Let's see. Let's give me one topic, and I'm actually really good at talking about this off the top of my head. So let's talk about one particular topic here, okay? And I'm going to give you a whole bunch of products, different types of products that you can have actually underneath that. Okay. I know that that sounds really crazy. Okay. So let's say you're, okay, somebody over here said silk press. Okay. So let's say you're an expert in silk press. So you can do a live class, right? A live webinar. This is one of the easiest things to do because you don't have to prep a lot. You don't have to edit any videos. And I prefer to do it so that you can actually do it as a live class that people pay you to attend the live class. Okay. Then guess what? You can also sell the replay. So it's kind of gangster. So that's my favorite. Okay. So you can do a live class about how to do the perfect silk press. Okay. And remember, you can sell the replays. You can also do a product list where you can show these are the list of all the tools that I use to create the perfect silk press. And then guess what? You can also make sure that you add your Amazon affiliate links. Okay. Now listen. Okay. I am always going to tell you how to make more money. And when you become an Amazon affiliate, it's like you get a commission for products that you were already going to recommend. So if you already have a list and you're telling people these are the products that I use, can you imagine just sharing the list of the things you are already going to share and you can get a commission off of that? Okay. So far we're up to two products. We've got a live webinar. We've got a list of the products that we've used for the silk press. Okay. You can also create a guide, right? A schedule. In the guide, you'll have a weekly schedule for how to promote your silk press. Okay, so you have a schedule of these are the types of things that you're going to promote to get new customers who want a silk press. Okay, we're up to product three. All right, product three. Product four, you can also go ahead and you can create Canva templates. Okay, so if you have not heard of canva.com, it is a crazy one of the top tools, one of the only tools that I'm like, listen, okay, I don't have a whole bunch of tools that I need, but that is one that I cannot do without. And with Canva, it's kind of like a graphic design for dummies. Kind of, I shouldn't say dummies, but We're all very smart. But basically, it's a graphic design tool and it just makes it easy for people who are not graphic designers, like me. Okay. And so, what you can do is you can create templates. You can create social media templates. You can create video templates. You can create TikTok templates, all kinds of templates. And you can share it with somebody, the template, and they can customize it. They can put their own pictures in it, their own videos, their own colors, their own logo in it. And so you can sell Canva templates about silk press. Okay. You can create memes and funny things about, silk presses, and you can go ahead and share those Canva templates that can be customized. Okay. So what am I up to? 5 digital products just on silk presses alone. So guys, this can be done. Okay. You guys want to do more? Let me know. Do you guys want to do more? I can do more. I can keep going. All right. Let's say you want to do another one. You want to do a customer script for upselling, or maybe recommending, this is how you keep your silk press clients coming back, right? This is the script to rebook your clients in the moment. Here's the script to talk about raising your prices, because once you become fully booked up, right? Tiffany said do more. Okay, I'm doing more, Tiffany. So once you become booked up, another thing that you can do is you could raise your prices. Right? So you can sell a script, and in that script you can actually go ahead and tell people, "Hey, this is how, you go about raising your prices." Okay? Let's see. You can write an ebook. You can write an ebook on the perfect silk press. Okay? Now, whenever you write an ebook, I love ebooks even more than physical books, just because of the fact that you can add links. You can add links into your ebook. So you can add an ebook and you can have all your affiliate links, you can have your product list, you can have links to book you. You can even have a link to your digital product where they can watch the video about how to do the perfect silk press. Ooh, okay. You can have that as well. There's just so many things, and it's really just up to you to figure out what it is that you want to do, how you want to do it, how do you want to deliver it. It's so crazy. Digital products, I need you to get on board and start producing them. Now I'm going to give you the biggest key, and this is really the biggest key to business overall for me. And I'm going to tell you guys, I literally fall victim to forgetting this almost all the time. Like I keep making this, have to keep learning this lesson over and over. Okay. Um, there's a couple pieces to this lesson. Part of the lesson is about perfectionism. Okay. Part of the lesson is about perfectionism, and part of it is about execution. Okay. Now, a lot of times and it's like, I have to keep learning this. I have to keep learning this lesson apparently, because I keep making these mistakes. Okay. So one of the biggest mistakes that I make all the time is that I keep thinking, oh, okay, well, I need to, mine has to be perfect. Mine has to be so perfect. I'm going to get, videographers, and I'm going to get editors, and I'm going to get all of these fancy things going. And one of the things that I forget is, like, season, you need to serve your audience. You just need to serve your audience, whatever that takes. They did not ask you for videographers. They did not ask you for fancy editing. They asked you for information. And I know this is like really a struggle. If you guys missed my last video where I was talking about the poison of perfectionism, that's something that a lot of people struggle with. And as long as my stuff was perfect, I wasn't able to serve my audience as well. I know this is just me keeping it all the way 100, okay? As long as I was perfect, I was not serving my audience, because it was about me and it was about my ego. Okay? It was about, oh no, I want this to be pretty. It wasn't about serving. If it was about serving, I would get over myself and I would get out there and do it more quickly. But no, I was like, okay, well, I need to have this pretty sales page, and I need to have this, and I need to have that. And a lot of times people wanted the information. Okay. In 2020, when the barbershops and the hair salons were shut down, I got over my ego. Okay. I got over my ego because I realized, oh my gosh, my audience needs this information. They don't care about a pretty page. They are like struggling, saying, hey, how am I going to make money? Can you help me? What can I do to make money from home? And this is something I've been doing for years and years and years. I've been working on computers. I've been working online for so many years. And I was like, this is something that's very easy for me to do. Now, what's harder, it might take me longer to go ahead and get this perfect sales page, but guess what I can do? I can show up. Okay. So I always challenge everybody just to show up. in the moment. Show up when your people need you. Show up now. Okay. Now I have my group coaching program, the Six Figure Business Systems, and with that, I have been challenging my people to show up, right? And to show up and to make $1,000 this month in digital products alone. And guess what? I'm kind of tricking them to be ready for Black Friday. They don't know it yet. That's the point. That's the $1,000 challenge is that I want them to create these products and sell them. Guess what? They can resell them once they have them created for Black Friday. So that's the little trick there. So I just want to get on my soapbox a little bit and talk to you guys about, digital products and Black Friday and make sure that you guys are ready and you guys are thinking about these types of things. It's not too late. Now, when you're doing physical products, it might be too late to really get ready for Black Friday at this point if you haven't started. But right, when it comes to digital products, it's not too late. You can set up your packages, your bundles, and you can start creating the content and even scheduling it, because remember, Black Friday is really not just one day. The whole season starts the day after Thanksgiving, right? We've got Black Friday, we've got Cyber Monday, and even sometimes people do things on Giving Tuesday. Black Friday is really not one day. Sometimes it can become the whole month. Sometimes it can become multiple weeks and multiple days. All you have to do, you get to decide. You get to decide what it looks like, who you serve, who you help, okay? And you have to show up, all right? So if you're interested in learning how to make six figures with digital products alone, I want to invite you to watch my free lesson on how to do it and how to avoid the mistakes I made. And let me tell you, I made so many. I made so many mistakes. Okay. But you don't have to. It took me 5 years to crack the code on how to make six figures with digital content alone. And I want to help you fast track your success. So you can actually click the link in the description. If you don't see it, go ahead and drop a comment, but it should be right there in the description. This is a new platform I'm testing out here. So I just want to make sure everything's working okay. So if you don't see it, let me know. But thank you guys so much for joining. I just want to highlight, you guys showing up, you guys getting ready for Black Friday, and I will be back here in this space again. And serving you next week on Beauty to Bank, the number one place where beauty professionals learn how to make money without standing behind the chair. All right. Thank you.